Welcome to Ashover in glorious Derbyshire. The old Paris Corner. The favourite pub in the world. In the world. Right, so the plan for tonight is no plan. Basically, we're going to bivvy in the forest, and it's going to be a chill out night tonight. We're certainly not lightweight, ultra light or anything like that. The bags are laden with beer, food, meat, yeah, cigars, Cuban cigars. Ray's got some Cuban cigars again. And we're going to get a campfire going, basically have a good night and lots of merriment. Right, so I'll just quickly show you this view down here and I'll pause you for a moment. This is the River Amber. We're in the Amber Valley. You may notice this little bit here from the very end of my micro adventure bike and bivvy video. This is the bottom of the hill that I rode down and burst my tyre. But it was a good night. And we're going to camp in that forest again. Right, join us further on. Yeah. Are you familiar with the film Gladiator, Steve? Just a few flies enjoying their heads off in the sun. Go on, do one. Right, welcome to the Amber Valley, or a hill looking down into the Amber Valley. You've just seen a small montage of clips of us got well, you've got to go for it, haven't you? Don't hang yourself obviously, but you need to go for this sort of thing. Wait. Right, I am actually going to probably break my legs now. Right. Wait. You got to do these things, don't you? You really have. Right, back to what I was saying. So, welcome to Derbyshire. Welcome to a forest in between Matlock and Ashover. And welcome to another episode of the travels of Peak Roots and Dean Reed. So, tonight is a bushcraft and bivvy bonanza with beer, meat and merriment. So in front you've got Ray. Regular viewers will recognise Ray, and in front of Ray we've got Stevo. People that have been following my YouTube videos for some time now will recognise Stevo from trips to Scotland, trips to the Lake District and other bushcraft nights. So this is it. We've just arrived at the forest and we're about to find out whether People, oh dear. Right, Kilburnicus stays while camping. Paul the Muss. You'll be familiar with the phrase LNT, leave no trace. And obviously the people before are not familiar. Now that is absolutely ridiculous. So we've been coming up here for around about how many years, lads? 10?
Yeah, about that.
10 years? I don't know about you, but this is the worst I've ever seen it. That is absolutely ridiculous.
Like jokers make up. And Bob in sleeping bag. Joking.
This is ridiculous. See, they've gone to the effort of bagging up some rubbish there. Yet they've not taken it with them. And it looks like they've been hacking at the trees as well, because the trees are bleeding. But you know what? We're going to clean this up and we're going to return it to nature, because that's what sort of guys we are. We respect the outdoors, even though some people don't. So we've just been for a pint at the Old Poets Corner, and walked up the hill. So what I'll quickly do is, we're going to ignore that, and while I calm down from the sight of the, basically the refuse tip just there, we're going to go and enjoy the view. Now, people that watched my video the other week, video number 99, will probably recognise this spot, because this is the Bushcraft Forest, and this is the Amber Valley. Once again, I won't get too close to the edge. Whew. So in that sort of direction, you've got Alfreton, you've got the Ogston Reservoir, you've got Ashover down in the valley there, and if you could see over the small rise there, you've got the town of Chesterfield, which is the nearest large town to here. But this is the Amber Valley. Right, so what time are we on now? It is now 17:22. Hello Sawyer, hello Alex, Atke, PNE. We're going to get the forest tidied up, I think, and then get a fire going and relax for a while.
Do you take that everywhere now, do you? What about on your other camera?
I don't take that as much as many places I should, really.
I was meaning to speak to you because Carl, I like taking pictures now. And I like to get better, so I want to get a better camera. She wants to get me one for Christmas.
Yeah,
Yeah, they are amazing. Decent cameras, but I want like a...
What you want is
like
a Canon, like, mine's a 550, but I think there's a 650 out now.
Yeah.
But now, well, you can get them for about 500 quid. Right, these things can't be resisted. No messing about, Stevo, no messing about. Don't drop the GoPro or don't drop the iPhone. Good stuff. Not a chance. If we got a hammock, you could pitch it up from there. I'll just take a picture for Jason. Wave, lads.
That's going to be a different perspective, isn't it?
Raymond, come into the clearing. 3, 2, 1. Taken. Can't resist it. Right, I think it's time to get some food in the go, lads. What do you reckon?
Let's do it.
Right, I best climb down from here, yeah?
Do it.
I'm making use of the GoPro, you know what it is. Right, put it back on the head. At least if I fall to the death, we're going to get this on camera, aren't we? So we're going to get 250 quid from Jeremy Beadle. Oh, Jezza B. Down we go. Just couldn't resist it. Whoops. That's not our rubbish, by the way. We'll climb that. We'll get rid of that shortly. I'm on about it, lads. No, it's all right. This is one of those where instant regret. No, right. They're intact. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Living the dream.
It's quite high up.
It is actually.
Oh, you were sat on that one there.
Yeah. Wish you were here, Jay.
Yeah.
Wish you were here. Wish you were here. Okay, Jay would have got right to the top of that. Jay'd have been hanging off the top branch.
That Mickler skills.
It is. That's the raw Derbyshire talent for climbing trees.
Fucking goes.
Some of these Bristolians obviously don't have. Right, let's do it. One times Army issue Bivvy, one times Terra Nova Discovery Bivi, and another Army Bivvy. There's an owl over that way somewhere. We did have the Gladiator soundtrack playing, but my iPhone's dead, and the Power Monkey is thankfully reducing it.
Stop missing that. Oh. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
Good morning and welcome back. It's now 5:25 in the morning and the sun is due to rise off in that sort of direction in about 7 or 8 minutes time. So I've been here for around about 10 minutes now, just checking out the views, but also I've set up the GoPro and it's time-lapsing, taking a picture every 2 seconds, and it's getting all that sort of viewing. I wanted the reservoir in, Ogston Reservoir by the way, I wanted to get that in, but it's also getting the sun, which should just peep over the hill there in a very short while. As you can see, the sun is now rising and it's a glorious view down into the Amber Valley. Some nice mist rolling across the fields down there. I'm joined by Stevo.
Morning.
How are you? Time lapse with the GoPro is still going. Hopefully, it should look quite good. The GoPro hopefully has recorded an excellent looking time lapse for you all. So it's that time again. Cue the synthy pad music and let's roll the footage. Awesome, so I'm hoping it's going to look awesome. There's Steve over there.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Right, it's home time now. Just had to briefly charge the GoPro because I ran it flat by doing the time lapse. But thankfully I've got my trusty Power Monkey Extreme battery pack. Geek, yeah, I'm a geek. It's been a great night, and hopefully from the last lot of video you can see that it's been a great morning as well. Right, join us further along. Hang on mate, you alright? It's a GoPro.
What is that? Home.
Oh.
I'm scratching my nose. Oh. Come on then.
We're almost back down in Ashover now. You can see the church spire, steeple, and if I move to the left you could probably just about make out the back of the Old Poets. But Stevo and Ray are just walking down the hill there. Right, we're back down in Ashover now. That's the famous Old Poets Corner. It's still 7 AM, so I don't want to talk too loud. Right, thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Bye for now.